Hey guys, Stitching May here, and I'm here to do my Year of Whips challenge video. It has been a horrible start for this morning to do this video. Everything, the dogs chased down the outdoor cat. My phone's rang, a moth attacked the camera, so I don't know why it's been so hard to make this video today, but here I am anyway. Like I said, this video is to show my whips for the Year of Whips challenge. And that is an event that is within the Soulful Stitching Sisters group on Facebook, and I'll link that below. I was kind of on the fence at first about doing this challenge because I told myself I had 10 whips. I have more than that. And I saw that some of you guys were doing like 20 and 30 whips, and I didn't want to come in with like 3 whips and be like, oh, I'm done. Because I got my towels, and I was considering that one whip. And anyway, I just felt like I would be kind of disclaiming you guys who are like putting away some serious whips if I came in with just a few whips. Even though Melanie said it didn't matter, I talked to Belinda, and she kind of helped enable me into doing this. And then we ended up being paired, so that works because it's obvious she can already encourage me, because she encouraged me to do this challenge in the first place. So I think we'll work really well together as a partner set within this group, because we already know each other. We know how to kind of encourage each other. We know what each other like, and then now we just have an excuse to send each other snail mail. So I think we're gonna do some hangouts or some Skypes and stitch together and help encourage each other that way. I'm really looking forward to being paired with Belinda on this, and she's Aussie Stitcher on Flosstube, and I'll link to her as well in the down bar. So anyway, let me just jump into my whips, because my 3 or 4 whips that I thought I had turned into 13. Yes, 13 whips, and that's not counting all of the whips that I have. Like, I'm not doing Starry Night, I'm not counting Daisies in a Vase, I'm not counting my advent calendar, because those are just too big to, I know those won't be finished by 17 months. So, is that 17 months? No, 15 months, I can't count. Oh, it's gonna be a bad day. I just need to get back in bed. I need to go to bed and wake up on the other side and just try again. I started out my day making a kid cry at my son's school. They were having Grandparents' Day. As in, I'm leaving, I'm speaking to, from getting the grandparents all set up, I'm leaving and I speak to one of the other parents. And I said something about Grandparents' Day, and she broke down in tears because hers weren't coming. I mean, that's the day I've had. I'm making kids cry. It's horrible. Anyway, let me get into my whips so I can get off this video before I make you guys cry. So my first whip will be my Towels of the Month by Stony Creek. And here's the thing. I was considering this one whip, and I talked to the other girls in the group and Belinda, and they all said that they would really consider this more than one whip because each towel is a separate piece. So I had considered this one whip because I wanted to do the entire pamphlet. But now I'm considering it separate whips. I'm working on October right now, and it's almost done. I'll probably have to work on it some in October, but I don't want to count that one because I feel like that's cheating. Because like, I think I have, if I could sit down today, the next 3-ish days and stitch hardcore, then I'd be fine. I'm afraid to touch it today though, with the day I'm having. But anyway, so I will count November, December, January, February, March, April, and May. So that's 7 whips right there. Now they're smalls, and none of them have taken me much longer than a month to do. Truthfully, if I could sit down and just stitch, I could probably get one done in a week or a week and a half. But I have ADD, and I jump up and down and all around, and I have a 4-year-old and a job. So anyway, I wish I could just, if I could dedicate all the time I want to stitching, I'd have all kind of whips finished. I wouldn't be having to do this challenge, right? But anyway, those are going to be my first 7. Yes, 7 whips. I have 13. 13. That's a lot for me, considering I thought I had 10 whips. But there that one is. And I guess those are kind of new starts. I'm not going to start them all like now, like in the next 2 days. I'll start them the month before, like I have been doing. And like, I'll stitch on November's and October, December's and November. That way it's done for the month to hang up. And then I've got them in this one big box with some dryer sheets in them. And that's how I store them when they're not displayed. Not that you care about that. Anyway, my whip number 2 is going to be my 12 days of Christmas. Or, see, 2. It's 8. Number 8. Oh, today. And I realized when I loaded my August vlog video that I did not include my progress in my August update. So you're going to get a little bit of an update. In August, I finished the 6th day. And I forgot to show. No. I finished the 12th day. Spoiler alert, I've also finished the 6th day. But in August, I finished the 12th day, which is there. And I then started the 6th day and finished the 6th day in October. So that'll be part of my next video update. And then I also started in October the 10th day, which is down here. But anyway, this will be one of the whips that I want to completely finish by December of next year. Hopefully before that, to where my friend can help me make this. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to make this into a wall hanging or if I'm going to frame it. I go back and forth. But there that is. All that I have left is the 7th, 8th, the 9th, and then the 10th day, which I've already started. So that's whip number 8. And these aren't in any certain order. I mean, I'm not going to like do one and finish it and then do another, especially with my towels. So but that's my 8th whip. My 9th whip is probably the one I'm the most worried about, as I don't know that I'll be able to get it finished in time. But that's Tree of Hope by Mirabilia. That's what this will look like. And this is where I am. The colors are stitched as called for. The fabric is a solo dye from Silk Weavers. I think it's a 28 count fabric. But it was a solo dye, so I didn't have a name. So and I'll try to name off fabrics and stuff as I know. This one is a 32 count Wilt lamb's wool. That's my go-to fabric. I get that at Hobby Lobby, like by the fat half, I think. I don't know. It's like a $30 piece of fabric, and I use my coupon every so often. And then my towels are on a Charles Craft Aberdeen towel. But there's Tree of Hope. Just have this side and then the ladies, and I don't think it will take that long. I don't know. I go back and forth. I don't know if this will be an easy one to finish or if this one will be one of the challenging ones. But if it was if they were all easy, it wouldn't be a challenge, right? Loosen up my Q snaps, because I do leave this on the Q snaps. Shh, don't do the stitching, please. But I just kind of fold it in and let it be loose. Okay, and then my 9th whip will be my 99 bottles. I'm about halfway through this project. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. About halfway through this project. And I really, really, really want to get this one done. The towels, my 12 Days of Christmas, and this one are like my 3 most important ones that I want to finish this year. Or during this challenge. But there that is. And I will work on other projects, like my Daisy and the Vase and that kind of stuff. These are going to be my main focus. If I can get some of these whips knocked out. And then my 10th one, what's that, is Mixed Berry Cheesecake by Blend in Place. And that's what it will look like. And this was a kit that I purchased, an out of print kit that I purchased through, I want to say, not so-and-so, Bits and Bobs. I don't remember where I got it. But this is where I am. I'm also going to use this one this month for the Stitch Mania Color of the Day challenge. It's called Catch a Rainbow. And this month is to work with a variegated floss. And most of these silks in here are variegated. So I'll stitch on this one on the 24th for sure, and hopefully get some progress then. I don't think I'll get it done. But that's where I am. And I'll also take some pictures of these Another spoiler alert, I forgot to take pictures of my progress, so I may not have the where I am now pictures for my progress updates for the next video. Sorry. I'm a bad Flosstuber. And then, is what? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah. My 12th one is Needleworker by Little House Needleworks. This, I need to change out this. My string on my envelope is shredded. It's stained itself and it's hard to get out. I need to just change that out. Anyway, I think I just kind of showed you part of the pattern. If you can catch it from that, you're more power to you. And this is stitched on Twilight Blue fabric by MCG Textiles. I love this fabric. It's a 32 count as well. But that is currently where I am. I'm about halfway finished. Let's hold up the progress. This one is one that kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. I love the project. I love the finished piece, but the way it goes back and forth between to do the letters, I end up miscounting. Like, and I'll do, instead of 3 rows of 3, I'll do 4 rows of 3, and then I get all messed up. But here that one is. My phone's going off over here, but I'll talk to them later. Oh, not a good morning to do a video. And then last but not least is a Mill Hill kit, and it's probably 90% of the way finished. So I almost feel like I'm cheating on this one, but I'm not, because I'm afraid. I finished all of the main stitching, and I'm scared to death of putting the bug part together, so I keep just leaving it alone and not messing with it. But I really need to do it, so I'm going to use this challenge as to challenge myself to do this beading. But there it is, the Dragonfly pin. And like I said, I've gotten most of the stitching done. I got the Dragonfly part. I just got to make this crazy bug. And it's got some pretty in-depth instructions on how to do it, and it intimidates the poop out of me. So that is. And somebody else was showing kind of their bead storage. I've got the, you know, the 72 bead storage thing that I put the beads that I purchase in. But for my Mill Hill kits, I've been putting them in this little container that I got from the Dollar Tree. And you could technically do, like, you could buy another set and have a whole nother tube, you know, attach. But I sort them out because I'm OCD, and I use these. And that's it. But I do have this other little piece. Is that 13? 12, 13. Yeah, that's 13 whips. 13. And I only thought I had 10 whips going. Technically, the way I was counting it, the towels were 1. So that's really, if I take away 7, 7 whips technically. Because I'm counting them as separate now instead of just one, that gives me more. So I don't feel as guilty that way. But if I finish half, when I finish half of those whips, whenever that may be, I'm gonna start this one. That'll be when you start. And I don't know if I'm gonna include it yet as like one that I want to finish. I'd like to say I will, but I guess it depends on which whips I have finished when I'm halfway finished. But this is called Symphonic Romance by Summer House Stitchworks, and it is just a monogram, and it's got the little kind of floral design around it. That is a Gloriana silk called, that's what it's called, Topiary, which I got on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. And I'm trying to do this without showing you the pattern. And then the letter in the middle, which is an S here, which it won't be an S for me, will be done in Exemplar Fried Pickles. And Lori was kind enough to give me that that color, because it's one of the hand dyed fibers by Vicki Clayton. So she gifted me that one. So that will be my start if I finish half of my whips. So that's kind of my reward. I'm also doing the kind of Stitch from Stash budget. That's another part of a group. And I'm going to set myself at $25. Because I've got stuff that's kitted up waiting to go. So I don't really need to buy anything else. I'm hoping that between not buying stuff, talking to Belinda, and trying to be encouraged to finish these whips, that I'll get some of these knocked out of the way. And I think that the Stitch from Stash will help me keep from starting new things, because I won't be able to kit up new things. The issue is I have a lot already kitted in my stash, so we'll see. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I will also link, I don't know if I mentioned that I did mention that I get to get partnered with Belinda. And I'll link to her. She's Aussie Stitcher here on Flosstube. She's also one of the moderator or admins on the Cross Stitch and Discuss group. And I'll link to her channel in the drop down below as well. I'll be coming back soon with my, what month is it? September progress update, and then also my September vlog. But that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Originally, what is that? There is a bug, a little fly, and he is attracted to the camera, and he's about to crawl. Oh, stupid bug. I get him. I have to edit that out.